Part 1 of this two-part series of the timeless Blinkberg Pass covers the first 5 kilometers from the Mount Cedar farmstead to the first false summit. The Blinkberg Pass, translated as Glittering or Shining Mountain, is a fairly long pass found on the much revered gravel road, the P1482, through the southern Cederberg. The Grootrivier Pass and Blinkberg Pass run concurrently for a distance of almost 20 kilometers through magnificent and rugged scenery. The pass has an unusual vertical profile in that it has 2 false summits located approximately at the 1/3 and 2/3 points. Each of these is marked by a short tarred section to cope with the very steep gradients. At 11,8 kilometers, this is a long pass and is peppered with corners, but most of them are fairly easy. There are, however, some really nasty ones which can catch unsuspecting drivers by surprise. The road traverses spectacular Cederberg mountain scenery and follows a narrow cliff for most of its length. Earmark this one if you've never driven it, as it's one of the nicest gravel roads in South Africa. The pass starts at its northern end at the crossing of the Grootrivier, which is via a single-width, low-level concrete bridge. Should the bridge be underwater, be extremely careful before attempting to cross it, and it would be best to ask the advice of the owner of the farm if it's safe to cross or not. The river has 2 streams under the bridge, with the more powerful main stream being the further one to the north. Be very careful negotiating this bend, as there's quite a lot of reverse banking beyond the corner, and it's taken many drivers by surprise. On the northern side of the bridge are many acres of olive trees, which is the farm's main source of produce, and the main shed with an olive press is located to the northeastern side of the bridge, a little further downstream. The first 2 kilometers are quite easy, and the gradient is consistent at around 1 in 17. The green roof buildings at Mount Cedar make an appearance on either side of the short tarred section immediately after the bridge. The Mount Cedar farm offers a range of excellent chalets and restored labourers' cottages that sleep 2 people, to the spectacularly sited Klipbok Kop that sleeps 6 in luxury, overlooking the river from a steep cliff. There are also 6 private campsites set along the banks of the river, each with their own private ablutions. There's a restaurant on the farm, as well as a shop, providing for the basics. From this point, the gradient gets steeper, and a short tarred section exists for standard vehicles to be able to get enough traction to crest the first false summit. Don't miss part 2 of the Blinkberg Pass.